welcome to Scott Bailey Memorial Field, where the Crestview Lady Cougars will open their season versus the Cloverleaf Lady Colts. Here live and free on the OH Report, streaming to you directly on your TV, smartphone, tablet, or computer. This matchup all comes to you next.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Kasasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Kasasa.
Kissel's Lawncare. There's no job too big or too small for us to handle. With top-of-the-line equipment, we are guaranteed to complete your next landscaping job efficiently and professionally. A hard-working, dedicated team is what we take pride in, bringing to every job to make sure the results are the best they can be. So the next time you have a landscaping project that needs done, think smart and think Kissel.
We are back at Scott Bailey Memorial Field, where we've got some early morning Saturday soccer action. After a long night of Friday football, I think we're all amped up to be here and ready to go here at Scott Bailey Memorial Field. Storm Blunchley, of course, as always, joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett, who is actually right now doing his due diligence and giving back to the community by volunteering at the concession stands right now. So we will have him on broadcast here shortly as we get into our pre-game show. So moving right along into our pre-game show. First off, the keys to victory for Cloverleaf on our Sutton Bank pre-game show. Repeat the performance from last season. They came out, got the better of Crestview there in the early, I believe it was the first matchup of the season for both these teams, and forced the Lady Cougars to play from outside the box. Moving right along now into our keys to victory for the Crestview Cougars. Find the new scorer. This is a very young squad. Not a lot of experience, only one senior and one returning player on the team, and trust your defense. That lone returning captain and senior is Almond, who is a goalkeeper, so trust in her. Know that she's going to make the saves that she has to get it done today, and do what she needs to do to get it done. Now on to our team spotlight, player spotlight for the Crestview Cougars. Elise Belcher, a sophomore forward, 4 goals, 1 assist as a freshman last year, so good numbers as just a freshman. Someone not really accustomed to the speed of high school soccer yet, looking to be the leading goal scorer for the Lady Cougars this year. So we will see how she can make an impact here tonight in her second year as a Crestview Cougar. I think that's going to do it now for our Sutton Bank pregame show. Crestview Cloverleaf getting set to kick things away here live and free on the OH Report. It is 10:05 a.m. and an early kickoff here for the OH Report. A ton of games after last night's Friday night fantasy that we had. A lot of great games last night. If you didn't catch any of them, they're always available on both our Facebook and YouTube. Cloverleaf with a 5-7-1 record from last year. Crestview 11-3-3. The Cougars, such a tenured program, always in the ladies soccer kind of area. Always have good returning talent, and there's a lot of things. And Garrett, what's up, buddy?
Buddy, how you doing?
Hi. How was volunteering at the concession stands? Very good of you to give back to the community like that.
Of course, Storm. Had to go there. I had to get a breakfast meal too. You know, it was a
they got
late
biscuit
night
and gravy
last
over
night.
there.
They had some nachos, some pretzels, so a little bit of a mid brunch, I would say, but definitely worth it. It's got me out of breath.
It seems like you were running up here, man. So good on you for giving back like that.
Always got to try to. Got to give back to the alumni.
So Garrett, let's talk a little bit about Crestview. 11-3-3 last year. This seems like it's a Cougars program who's always gearing back up and always in the conference, or in the talks for a conference crown and to move on into the playoffs. This is just a very good Crestview squad, well coached, and this year might be their biggest question mark. A lot of young talent on the team, only one senior on the entire roster, and that's their goalkeeper Almond. So we'll see what it takes for this young squad to get it done.
Yeah, Storm, Crestview ladies soccer has always been, perennial powerhouse, you could say. And ladies soccer, even dating back to when we were in high school, Storm, they were always competing, in playoffs and tournaments. So I wouldn't expect anything else from this coaching staff, and I wouldn't expect anything else from these girls. I know that they, compete in the off season. They always train very hard, so I wouldn't expect them not to be making a deep postseason run. Last year, was able to get to the district semifinal, but Liberty Benton knocked them off. So they're able to get there. It's just will they be able to continue to advance? And so far, they haven't been able to do so.
And the Cloverleaf Colts, Garrett, a team we don't see very often here on the OH Report, finished at 5-7-1 last year. These two teams did play, I believe it was in the season opener once again, and This is the same matchup for them. And Cloverleaf got the best of the Cougars last year, but we'll see if they took some notes from that one, playing on the new turf now. We'll see if that gives them maybe a little bit of an edge here in this one tonight. Or this morning, excuse me.
Yeah, Cloverleaf, a team we don't usually get to see here on the OH Report, the Lady Colts. Finished just 5-7-1 last year, but one of those wins was against Crestview in the opener, Storm. They won that one 3-2, so a little bit of familiar foes here. They typically face off in the non-conference play. Doing it here again today. Let's see if Cloverleaf can try to get that win like they did last year, where Crestview avenged their loss from last season.
And Garrett, I think it's no secret that we're more football guys, a little bit less traditional soccer fans, but, who doesn't like a good soccer match every once in a while? So this one should be exciting as that one sails out of bounds. It will be Crestview ball.
Yeah, Stormer, this is our first annual soccer call. This will be
inaugural, yeah.
So
Are
Bear
you
with
nervous?
us.
I'm there. I'm a little nervous.
I'm a little nervous too. Maybe I shouldn't have stopped for brunch.
Oh, well, you could have at least picked us up something, you know.
Yeah, Storm, but it's a busy crowd over there at the concession stand. You know, Crestview serving out the goods. You got to continue to just pound out the nachos and cheese and pretzels.
This early in the morning, yeah? At 10 in the morning, that's what you're having?
I mean, would you not?
No comment.
I forgot.
Back and forth affair so far in this one with 37 minutes left to play here in the first half. Cloverleaf on the attack.
I know Crestview returning their goalkeeper this year, so kind of trust your defense here. I know that some of the strikers are young and underclassmen. Maybe trust your defense here tonight, or today, excuse me. Just rely on your defense and rely on Almond back there at goalkeeper to spot to try to save some goals from you and see if you can maybe attack and counter off of that and get a goal. But Cloverleaf here pushing them into the box.
Shook has it deep in the box. That one's going to sail out of bounds. So Cloverleaf with an opportunity will not get a shot on goal. And, you know, that must mean a lot to have the, as we take a look at our starting lineups for Cloverleaf, Megan Cavey, Hannah Hopek, Kayla Shook, Brooklyn Cavey, Kirsten Campbell, Anastasia Bauman, Abby Myers, Julia Armogada, Riley Evans, Riley Barshek, Presley McConnell, and head coach Chico for Crestview, Maddie Mack, Bailey Joe Cordy, Addie Klein, Elise Belcher, Grace Dinsmore, Regan Brookie, Hallie Benedict, Lily Kine, Kylie Saucer, Emma Almond, and Kira McLenathan.
So for Crestview Storm, they lose 3 of their top goal scorers last year. Mary Leaper being the big one. She led the team in goals. And not really the only one returning that has a lot of experience putting the ball in the back of the net would be Gracie Dinsmore. Look for other players to step up and help out in ways they need. As Crestview got a shot right there, but Cloverleaf with a nice save.
That was Belcher with that shot on goal, saved by the keeper. As we take a look at what else is happening at the OH report, Hillsdale at Mansfield Christian Volleyball at 11:30 a.m. and Lucas a tri-mat with Clear Fork and Northmore at 10, 11:20, and 12:40. So a lot of good games on this early morning Saturday, Garrett, and I think we're all feeling a little bit of the Friday night blues here. As it was a pretty late night for the OH report last night.
Yeah, Storm. So late night last night, but it's not going to stop us from getting out here and covering some tremendous games and matches. We got volleyball, soccer too, so kick it right here at the OH report. Anything you want to watch, I'm sure we got it.
Wrestling
on deck.
Wrestling too, man. Kind of a new addition to the OH report. We've done a couple of meets here and there, but I feel like this year we're gonna really hit the wrestling hard and cover a ton of wrestling.
Covered a couple matches and tri-matches last year, Storm. We did the Gorman Invitational, I remember, last season, but that's still one sports season away, so we're going to still stick here with soccer for right now, and football and volleyball, cross country, whatever you can name. I'm sure we'll cover it.
Cloverleaf now on the attack. Got an opportunity in the box, but a little too much on that one. Will be a goal kick for the Cougars. You take a look at our Kissel's Lawncare replay.
And so I'm playing on the turf is a bit different. I know you kind of mentioned it, but I think for soccer, even more so than football, it is a bit different just because how the ball slides throughout the turf instead of sliding on the grass. Grass slows it down a bit more, I would say, and then the turf, it's a little bit quicker, so maybe harder for the goalkeepers to stop those, those balls that are on the ground. As these two are just going back and forth. Cloverleaf able to get the ball back, and they're going to throw it in.
Cloverleaf once again on the offensive side of things, and as you mentioned, Garrett, it's kind of interesting, it kind of brings a new meaning to home field advantage almost. You look at a team like Lucas, they like to play on the sod. They like to play on the grass because it gives them an edge with their running game. But you see it in baseball, football, soccer, things like that. A lot of teams transitioning to the turf, but some electing to stay with the grass just maybe to make some away teams uncomfortable.
Yeah, Storm, the grass is it's kind of, I guess some would say old, but I always loved just having the old classic feel to playing on grass. Turf is it's cool, and it definitely makes you feel a little bit faster. I noticed that when I played a couple years ago. You just feel a lot faster even though you really aren't. But I think both. You can't go wrong with both. The turf just looks super cool and super beautiful.
Great defense there from Almond as Cloverleaf gets possession back. As we take a look at our fan zone now, so if you're watching live here and free on the OH Report on this Saturday morning, enjoying a nice cup of coffee as you partake in some Crestview Cougars soccer, make sure you comment. Go ahead and shout you out on the fan zone, as the fan zone becoming a staple here on the OH Report, to say the least, I think.
It's not a live stream, Storm, without the fan zone. You got to have it in there.
Might catch Linda Mendoza off guard. I don't know if she's ready for the 10 a.m. streams, though.
I know better. We'll see her comment here. She'll get in here before the match is over, Storm.
Sometimes, I don't really tell her what games I'm at sometimes, so we'll see if she kind of has to sift through them and find which game I'm at here this morning. Cloverleaf now in the attacking third. Crestview able to clear it. That is Hopeck on the far side of the field. Tries to center that one. Gets away from her, but Cloverleaf gets it back.
So it's mostly been Cloverleaf's offense getting some shots on goal. As that one will dribble back to Almond back there for another save. So see if Crestview can maybe get on the attack. I believe they only had the one shot near the goal. Really nothing else. They've been playing mostly defense here in this first half.
So great goal kick right there. All the way back to the other side to the Cloverleaf defensive end. And yeah, Garrett, time of possession here super in the favor of Cloverleaf. We'll see if Crestview can get anything going offensively as they have a throw-in. That's Cline getting things in. Cloverleaf moving the ball around here in their backfield. That one, great interception by Cordy. She's going to have an opportunity here. Takes a shot. Not enough on it as that one is saved by Cloverleaf.
There was some offense there for the Cougars right there. Nice steal and then push it out in transition. Not able to get that one to go, but those are the shots Storm that Chris is going to need to continue to try to take and get and see if maybe one just falls in the back of the net.
Well, that was a great defensive stand by them, converting defense into offense as Cloverleaf slicing and dicing right now as Almond breaks it up. Cline gets it stolen away by Campbell. Cloverleaf with a great opportunity here. Good defense by the senior Almond. That one out of bounds. It will be Cloverleaf ball. And Garrett, as I kind of branch out into more sports, it's kind of difficult. I find myself often wanting to say basketball terms just because we've got 2 full seasons of basketball under our belt, but here I am in the same week calling 2 new sports. So I always kind of want to say, you've been watching high school hoops live and free, but we're branching out.
Yeah, Storm, this is the first soccer call, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, so a bit different. Got to change up the verbiage just a little bit. I use transition there. So I guess some you can use for both sports, but you got to change up the lingo here and there.
We're going to get our first corner kick of the match as our Mogada will send this one away. Gets it into Hopeck. That one blocked by the Crestview defense. Cordy has it for them out in the open field. Gets it off to Cline. Addie Evans right there with her. Or excuse me, that is actually Barcheck right there with her.
I was kind of surprised Storm off that corner kick. We didn't see any header. Cheese.
Wouldn't be a live stream without Chris' move, huh?
I elected just to pass it off to her teammate and not try to kick it in the box, see if they can get a header off of it. But they will get the ball back, and now they're pushing the break.
Great defense once again by Almond. Cloverleaf will retain it. Barczyk centers it. Armogeda trying to create space inside. That one's not going to go. That one will be tracked down by Cline in the corner. She elects to just give Cloverleaf the header.
So far, Storm, a pretty clean game. Really no penalties or stop at play at all.
Help Storm and G-Man learn some new terms, comment some fun soccer lingo, and we'll see if they can guess what it is. You know, I kind of like that, a little challenge. You know, I think I'm up for it, and I think I'd be pretty good about it. You know, I'm kind of one of those sneaky soccer fans. I think I know at least a little, you know, a decent amount, but I don't watch a whole lot of soccer, you know, professionally, but I think over the years, you know, watching Madison, you know, get that great state championship run, I think I picked up on a thing or two.
Most of my soccer knowledge, Storm, comes from, you know, over the years learning that, especially with that Madison team that went and won the state title, but some also from Chris Smoove, watching him play FIFA, and that's typically where we get a lot of our sayings and our lingo, so.
Yeah, well, parody is the highest form of flattery, so, I mean, we're kind of complimenting him a little bit there, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean.
Cloverleaf now. Almost gets it stolen away. Campbell's able to track that one down. Now to Riley Evans. To Barczyk. Now across the field. Ballman has it. Great ball there from Armogeda as we see Hopek turning on the Jets. 99 speed. Tries to center it. That one booted away by Almond. And you know, Garrett, when you have a young unit, a young team, it can kind of be hard, especially in the early goings of the season, just you know, shaking off the jitters, and maybe that's what's happening here with Crestview is, you know, a little bit of the nerves setting in for them, a lot of young talent, but it can kind of be difficult to kind of rein the freshmen and sophomore players in, you know, the first game of the season.
Yeah, you know, starting a new season, it's hard, just in general, just to get out there, you know, get a chemistry down, get a feel for it, and get back out there and kind of learn that, you know, your game speed and everything's different from a scrimmage to a game. This looks like we got a little bit of an injury on the field here, but as you mentioned, Storm, it always is a challenge to come out here, especially when you get a young squad like Crestview does this season, to come out here and get something underneath their belt and see if they can try to get a win against a Cloverleaf squad that didn't have the season they wanted last year, but by any means is a slouch to come in here and beat the Cougars.
Not able to see who that is injured on the field. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Fortunately, injury is part of the game, but hoping, you know, everything's all right down there on the field.
Soccer, one of those physical sports, too. A lot of people don't really understand that until you get into the game of it, Storm, and kind of watch it on the field. I would say it's up there with football, man. It's super physical. It doesn't take the tackling that it does in football, but constant slide tackling and pushing and shoving, trying to get possession of the ball. So it takes a lot of guts to play soccer. It's a very tough sport.
For sure, Garrett. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You've been watching high school soccer live and free on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
Kissel's Lawncare. There's no job too big or too small for us to handle. With top-of-the-line equipment, we are guaranteed to complete your next landscaping job efficiently and professionally. A hard-working, dedicated team is what we take pride in, bringing to every job to make sure the results are the best they can be. So the next time you have a landscaping project that needs done, think smart and think Kissel.
So Kylie Saucer was the injured Cougar there out of the break. She was able to walk off on her own power, so great sign there for everyone. As you know, that's always a good sign, as she did not have to be helped off. She was able to walk it off, so hopefully she'll be back checked in here soon for the Crestview Cougars.
Crestview really not able to get anything to go offensively. They've been really stuck just playing defense the entire first half here so far. Nothing's been going for them. Cloverleaf dominating time of possession here.
23 minutes, 38 seconds left to play here in the first half. Cloverleaf with another opportunity. They get it all the way down the field to Brooklyn Cavey. Battle for the ball goes out of bounds. Almond was right there with her. That one thrown in and headed out of bounds by McConnell, so Crestview will take possession.
Getting some substitutions for both sides here.
As we take a look at other happenings in the OH Report realm, at Mansfield Christian, they are up over the Hillsdale Lady Falcons in volleyball, 20-15 in set one. I'm going to be honest, Garrett, I didn't even know they played volleyball this early.
They like to get it, Storm, and get it out, get it done, go in there and get a win. You know, enjoy the rest of your Saturday.
I bet a big win on a Saturday morning just makes the rest of your Saturday that much better. I mean, it's already Saturday. It's already not like the best day of the week. But after a big win,
right, then you got all day to do whatever you want.
To think about your awesome win.
Exactly.
Speaking of Saturdays, Crestview, they have a Saturday game this year, don't you, in football?
Yeah, they play St. Paul this year at St. Paul. So St. Paul plays on Saturdays when they're home. So Crestview will be at St. Paul on Saturday. I think it's October 16th.
They kind of have the creme de la creme of schedules. They get the Thursday night game to open things up. They get a Saturday night game. They get all the special games, I feel like.
Storm, when you got the winning program that Crestview's doing so far the past couple of years, you get the cream of the crop, Storm. You get the premium primetime games, and so far, Crestview's schedule is looking pretty good.
You were right. Kind of that's the primetime slot here on the OH Report. The Thursdays and the Saturdays, 7 p.m. Those are the primetime slots for sure. Cougars trying to clear this one out from their side as that one gets stolen away by Armogeda. The far side of the field, Megan Cavey has it. That one almost turned over. A lot of physical play on the field here tonight. This morning. Too used to basketball, too used to Friday night, Garrett.
Maybe they're going to have coffee in you, Storm, before you got out of here. Did you get anything to eat? Maybe that's bothering you. You didn't stop at the concession.
You should have brought me some, man. You should have, when you were down there volunteering, you should have brought me some up. The thing is, though, I'm not a coffee guy.
Not either.
I'm an energy drink guy, unfortunately.
Got to be sugar-free.
Yeah, not always. Sometimes that sugar's a nice pick-me-up.
Picked your weight up.
Substitution for the Cougars. Benedict sits down as Mac set to kick this one away. Out of bounds, Cloverleaf takes possession. And Garrett, it really hasn't been on the Crestview attacking side of the field that much. Like we've been talking about, Cloverleaf just absolutely dominating time of possession and seems like almost just out hustling Crestview at this point.
I believe Crestview's only had the ball on offense really on their side of the field twice. Cloverleaf hasn't had a crazy amount of shots on goal. Storm are going to try to get one right here, and this one, nice save right there from Mac. That one might have slid into the back corner right there, but Cloverleaf dominating so far here on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, Garrett, as you take a look at the replay, Riley Evans tried to center that one to Gibson, but just nothing there. And we're going to see once again another kind of wasted offensive possession for the Cougars. This might be an opportunity for them as they get a quick steal. Hickey has it on the right side. I say it was out of bounds off of Crestview, so Cloverleaf will set up for a goal kick.
No score here, Storm. Here about halfway through this first half. As neither side really able to do a lot on offense. Cloverleaf has had the ball almost the entirety of the time, but I believe only 4 shots on goal for them and not able to capitalize on any of them.
That one set up from Belcher. It'll go out of the back of the end zone. So we'll get another goal kick. Garrett, I don't think you've been at a soccer match yet this season, have you? This is the first one.
Other than the Madison Clearfield
Oh, you
game.
were at the doubleheader. Yeah, that's right. Because I know your one at Ontario was, we found out, was just kind of a inter-squad scrimmage, and with a doubleheader. So you got a little soccer under your belt this season.
Just a little bit. Still early here in the season. Plenty of time to get some more, Storm.
Definitely, as this is only game number 1 for Crestview, and this one could be a big opportunity. Riley Evans has it in the box. Great save by Mac. Wow. Seemed like that one was going to find the back of the net as Riley Evans tried to put that one past Mac, but Mac with her best Dikembe Mutombo impression. No, 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 not today.
I believe Mac last year scored about 78 saves, and that's just a great example. I thought great of a goalkeeper she is right there, stretching out and finding a way to block that from going in. I thought that went in.
I did too. I was
angle.
like, wait.
So no goal on the corner kick there. That's 16:40 remaining here in this first half. Still knotted at 0. But Cloverleaf seems to be getting a little bit closer, Storm, to put one in the back of the net.
Another substitution for Crestview as Grant will sit down for them. Goal kick, straight into possession of Cloverleaf. And Garrett, despite the time of possession difference, Cloverleaf really not a ton of shots on goal. Figured as much as they've been dominating here, they would have a lot more kind of touches towards the net, but just really not able to get anything going towards the net.
Yeah, they had that one try just about a minute ago. That was probably their best look the entirety of the game, but Mac able to make a gorgeous save and stop that from going in. But nothing too crazy here on both sides of the ball, really.
Crestview now just trying to get it out of their half of the field as they do. Cordy has it. Great touch there to Cline. Back to Cordy. Fortunately, nothing comes of that one for Crestview as Cloverleaf clears it.
Thought that was going to be a great opportunity for the Lady Cougars there, but not able really to fan out and kind of separate themselves from their teammates. So no pass was able to be set up, and great defense here from Cloverleaf. Really not letting anything get by them.
Yeah, not a lot of spacing there from Belcher and Cordy there on that attacking possession, so See if that's maybe something they try to work on here as this game evolves. Cloverleaf now, across the midfield line. Back and forth affair about the 50-yard line. McConnell has it now.
Seems as if whenever Crestview even gets a defensive stop like they did right there, Storm, Cloverleaf's right there to back up their teammate, and this could be an opportunity, but no, Mac's going to go in and eat that one up and steal that one out of the box, so Cloverleaf doesn't have an opportunity to even take a shot.
So Mac getting set to kick this one away. Barczyk wins that 50-50 ball. That'll be out of bounds. I believe it will be Crestview for a throw-in. Benedict and McLenathan will check in for the Cougars as Tackett and Belcher will sit down. Cloverleaf also with a couple of substitutions. Cloverleaf now with a great opportunity. Cavey has it, floats it over the top, tries to work it inside, gets it there. Great opportunity. Mack able to save it and clear it, and Garrett Mack kind of putting the Crestview defense on her shoulders here in this one.
Yeah, Storm so far backpacking here for the Lady Cougars. Got a couple saves and right there able to get another one and just kind of get it out of the box. There's now Cloverleaf continuing to try to be on the attack, but great defense from Lady Cougars right there.
Brandit has it. That one out of bounds. Last touch by her. Cline set to throw things in for the Cougars. That one out of bounds off Riley Evans. Just under 13 minutes left to play here in the first half. Crestview still really without a shot on goal. It's been really tough for them offensively because Cloverleaf has just been all over them.
Got a shout out to the Cloverleaf defense, Storm. Really nothing for Crestview here in this first half. Still about 11 minutes remaining, but just continuing to not let Crestview get any opportunity to even maybe get a shot on the goal. Instead, they're using it to their advantage on the offensive side of the ball and countering.
Hopeck tries to cross that one in. Great defense there from the Cougars. Cloverleaf still in the attacking third for Crestview. Cougars clear that one, but goes right back to Hopeck. She tries to get it inside. Great shot, but another save by Mack.
Nice shot right there, just on a strike, Storm, but Mack able to get yet another save for the Cougars and keep this thing knotted at 0.
Cloverleaf once again on the attack. Riley Evans has it. Beautiful ball right there. Brandon's going to have a great opportunity. And another save by Maddie Mack. Garrett, the backpack.
Storm, she is beasting and feasting out there right now. She's got a number of saves so far to keep this thing at 0. There's now maybe an opportunity here for the Lady Cougars on offense, but that's going to be shut down yet again from the Lady Colts.
Brandit has it for Cloverleaf. That one cleared by Cline straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. So Cloverleaf once again on the attack. They'll have a throw in now at about midfield. And here we are, Garrett, with just over 10 minutes left to play in the first half. I feel like this is where the fatigue sets in. This is where the mistakes kind of happen as, tired legs set in and kind of the mental exhaustion of the first half carries on.
Lady Cougars would be nice if they can at least just get a couple shots on goal, just have something to go into the half to be able to hang your hat on. But so far, you got to give it up to Cloverleaf here, dominating time of possession and really not giving the Cougars a chance. And here might be an opportunity, but it's going to be shut down, Storm, by who else but Mack.
Maddie Mack with a great save once again. Really probably the biggest contributor to Crestview right now, with just a plethora, of saves. Able to keep this one knotted at 0. Salser will sit down for the Cougars. Tackett checks in. As Megan Cavey and Barczyk sit down for the Colts. Armogata has it, gets it over now to Brandit. Centers that one. Mack with another save. Risky, but able to take hold of that one. No harm, no foul.
Nice shot right there. Tremendous curve on that ball. Almost was able to sneak in there, but Mack able to clean up the mess yet again for the Cougars, and maybe an opportunity here.
So Cordy with a opportunity, but goes out of bounds. Crestview will have a chance to get into their offensive set.
First time, Storm, I think they've had a throw-in from this side of the field, I think the entire game.
I think you are correct on that observation, sir, as Cordy and Hickey head over to the bench for Crestview. Cavey steals that one away off the pass in. Riley Evans has it. Tries to get a through ball to Gibson, but it's out of bounds. Checking it into some other games on this beautiful Saturday morning. The Lucas Lady Cubs are up 12-9 and 1 set over the Clear Fork Lady Colts. As Clear Fork just scored.
It's a goal, Storm.
That'll be a goal. Oh, Adam got me watching the wrong game.
Cloverleaf.
So tremendous goal there from Cloverleaf. They finally were able to get an opportunity to attack and able to sneak it in the corner of the net. Maddie Mack not able to get a hold of that one. Is now Cloverleaf finally get the goal that they've been so desperately trying to get. They finally get one. 1-0 here, Lady Colts.
That was Emma Malakowski on that goal for the Cloverleaf Colts. So 1-0, and Garrett, this is where the pressure starts really getting put on. We're winding down in the first half, and Crestview has not done anything offensively. They're going to have to step up and do something quick.
Yeah, especially with the way Cloverleaf's controlling the entire game. They got to get something going here. Maybe if it's just even just a couple shots, something go in the halftime break and be able to at least be able to talk about and try to improve on.
And I feel like the Cougars are even lucky to be in this position. I mean, it very well could be 2 or 3-0 right now. But the tremendous play from their goalkeeper Mack has really kept this one a low-scoring affair, just 1-0. So not in a horrible spot if you're Crestview, but you got to get something going.
Yeah, they're so desperately going to need a goal here with the way at least Cloverleaf's playing offensively, dominating the ball on their side of the field and on the offensive side. Crestview's not really been able to do too much here today.
Cloverleaf with a couple of substitutions. .6:20 left to play in the first half on your Park National Bank scoreboard. Cloverleaf 1-0 over the Crestview Cougars. Crestview had an opportunity there, turned it over, but back and forth now. Cloverleaf looks like they're going to come out with it. Gibson has it. Now over to Dinsmore for the Cougars. Going to be a throw-in for Cloverleaf. Gibson with a couple of Crestview defenders on her. Clears it back to the middle. Turnover as Belcher intercepts that pass. So Cloverleaf looks like they might have another good opportunity. Great defense there from the Cougars. Far sideline now. Kreider had it, taken away by the Cougars.
Talk about Cloverleaf coming here. Crestview's home opener of the year and kind of just shut them down so far. Nothing going here for Crestview, and Cloverleaf going to get a free kick here from about the 25-yard line. So another opportunity here for the Lady Colts to maybe try to get on the board right before half.
McConnell has it, getting set to take this free kick. Sails over the top. Tracked down by Mack, and another save by her. McConnell has it. Tries to get a through ball there to Bretlinger. Will be out of bounds. Crestview throw in. Cloverleaf, great opportunity. Tries to sneak that one through. Good defense by Brookie as Kreider couldn't get a good touch on that.
Cloverleaf's playing with great ball movement too. Not being selfish and trying to go one-on-one against these Crestview Cougars. They're sharing the rock and trying to find the open teammate as they tried to right there. Just not able to get it in line with the net. So still 1-0 here in this first half. It's winding down.
Would you consider it false movement, Garrett?
Definitely Storm. Whenever you can share the wealth, share the rock, and pass your open teammate, it's definitely in the category of false movement.
Crestview trying to clear it. Cloverleaf still with possession. Cloverleaf just slicing and dicing this Crestview defense. Gonna have to make some big halftime adjustments with 3 minutes left to play here in the first half if they want a chance to equalize and take the lead in this one.
Kind of shocked on how dominant of a half Cloverleaf has had so far, Storm. To be completely blatantly honest with you. I mean, it's really not an understatement when you could say Cloverleaf probably has had the ball on their side of the field for probably 35 minutes of the entire first half.
I would agree with that statement, and maybe out of the half there'll be some halftime adjustments that Coach will make for Crestview, and we'll see a little bit better play out of the Cougars. It's Cloverleaf in the corner trying to cross it in. That one will be cleared by Almond. And Garrett, it just seems like every 50-50 ball is going into the favor of Cloverleaf. They're not really, Crestview not really being super aggressive in trying to get to those goal kicks. Every 50-50 ball going Cloverleaf's way.
So it looks like it's going to be Cloverleaf ball here, Storm. Yet again for another opportunity to continue to control that time of possession. To see if maybe they can snag a goal here. Just 1:25 remaining in this first half.
McConnell with the throw-in. Gets it into Gibson. Far sideline, it'll be out of bounds.
1 minute.
1 minute left to play here in the first half. Cloverleaf with possession. Clear it to the other side of the field. Crestview now with an opportunity. Gorgeous ball right there. Grant has it on the near corner, trying to center it. Almost a turnover, but another 50-50 ball going in favor of Cloverleaf.
So it looks like this first half's going to wind down, Storm. See if Crestview can maybe get a shot here at the end of the half.
7, 6, 5.
A little bit of confusion on the field, Garrett. I think we were trying to line up for a free kick, but some players thought it was live, so with 2 seconds here, I mean, Crestview's going to have a great opportunity within 15 yards.
See if they can capitalize, Storm. This would be a great time to put one in the back of the net for the Lady Cougars.
McClenathan with an opportunity here to equalize this one. It would be some shot clock cheese for sure.
And some free kick cheese, Storm.
That is true.
Looks like they're going to put 9 seconds on the clock, Storm, so adding 7 more seconds.
Crestview, I mean, this is the best chance they've had all day to score, as McClenathan set to tee this one away.
A lot of time to think about what she's going to do here. Storm could pass it off to a teammate for another shot, maybe try off for a header, maybe just take it herself. Talking to Coach Storm right now, yelling back and forth what they want to do.
McClenathan now. Just a little too much on it.
4, 3, 2.
Right over the top, and that'll take us out. End of the first half, 1-0 in favor of Cloverleaf. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back for halftime analysis here. You've been watching live and free high school soccer on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
Kissel's Lawncare. There's no job too big or too small for us to handle. With top-of-the-line equipment, we are guaranteed to complete your next landscaping job efficiently and professionally. A hard-working, dedicated team is what we take pride in, bringing to every job to make sure the results are the best they can be. So the next time you have a landscaping project that needs done, think smart and think Kissel.
What's up, America? Brian Skoronsky here, and if you want to see me and the gang chop it up with some unintelligent conversation, we've got the show for you. Check out the OH Report video podcast every Monday, exclusively right here on the OH Report.
Hello and welcome back to Scott Bailey Memorial Field, where we have ladies soccer here at early in the morning. Storm Blunchley joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. Starting off with the halftime stats. Starting off with the Cougars, 3 shots, 1 on goal, no offsides, 15% time of possession, no corner kicks with 6 saves, no cards, and 2 fouls. Cloverleaf with 7 shots, 4 of them on goal, 0 offsides, 85% of possession, 3 corner kicks, 1 save, 0 cards, and 1 foul. So, Garrett, it has been a totally dominant performance here by Cloverleaf. Crestview really not able to get anything going so far. It has just been a rough one if you're a Crestview Cougars fan.
Yeah, Storm, it's kind of been the talk of the half about the possession percentage and time for Cloverleaf, 85% to 15. That's pretty remarkable. Crestview had that shot on here right before we went into the halftime break. The little free kick just sailed over top of the goal. So really, it's been all Lady Colts here. The score really doesn't tell the story, Storm, because it could be 3-0, 4-0 if Maddie Mack isn't able to have so many saves. I believe she had 6 of them. So really, Crestview's defense, it's got to improve into offense and see if their offense can get going in the second half and maybe nod this things up at 1 and see if they can maybe take a lead. But so far, it's been all Lady Colts here down at Scott Bailey Memorial Field.
For sure, Garrett, and these are kind of the growing pains you have with a young squad. If you're Crestview, it's going to be rough. Can't sugarcoat it, and you just got to get better every day. You want to take something from everything. This one far from over, but you just got to know that sometimes you'll be in these scenarios where just nothing is going your way, and you're going to have to retool and come back in the second half better than ever.
Well, yeah, Storm, especially Crestview, the young team, they lost 3 of their leading goal scorers from last year, and one was Mary Leaper, I mentioned that, and Riley Salser losing her too. So 2 girls that really were the bulk majority of the offense, you could say, and I think you can tell that they lost those girls in the offseason because they've having a hard time, getting in the offense and getting something going offensively. So Cougars got to improve the offense if they want any chance to come back and win this game here at half.
Alrighty, that's going to do it for our halftime report. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with second half action here live and free on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Cissasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Cissasa.
Kissel's Lawncare. There's no job too big or too small for us to handle. With top-of-the-line equipment, we are guaranteed to complete your next landscaping job efficiently and professionally. A hard-working, dedicated team is what we take pride in, bringing to every job to make sure the results are the best they can be. So the next time you have a landscaping project that needs done, think smart and think Kissel.
Welcome back to Scott Bailey Memorial Field. Storm Blunchley joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. Second half action already underway. Garrett and Crestview looking at the wrong end of a 1-point deficit.
Yeah, Storm, we talked about it at the halftime break. It's been a dominating performance, really, to say the least, from Cloverleaf, especially on the offensive side of the ball. They've been dominating. Maybe an opportunity here. Might get a shot, but yet, once again, there to back up the Crestview defense is Maddie Mack with another tremendous save.
And Maddie Mack has been the lone sole MVP of the team here for Crestview. A ton of saves, like we've been talking about. The score could be a lot worse, but Maddie Mack has been putting in the work, that's for sure, and keeping the Cougars at least within striking distance of this one.
That's right. We mentioned it at the halftime break that the score really could be 3-0, 4-0 with the amount of shots that Cloverleaf has had and the amount of good looks too. I mean, they've had great opportunities to score, and Maddie Mack's been able to back up the Cougars and stop some of those shots from going in. So she's kind of carrying them right now. It's the reason why it's just 1-0 here to start the second half.
Cloverleaf on the attack once again. They're going to say that one was out of bounds. So Crestview with another throw in on their defensive side of the field. Another turnover. Cavi has it, centers it. That one saved by by Mack. So another great opportunity for Cloverleaf that is just shut down by Maddie Mack.
Still haven't even seen Crestview been able to gain control of the ball, Storm. Cloverleaf, as soon as Crestview touched it, is able to get a steal, but thought there was going to be a penalty there, and there will be. So I think it will be Crestview ball here, and they finally get the opportunity, Storm, with the ball on the opposing side of the field.
And there at the end of the first half, they had a golden opportunity to score. Unfortunately, just a little too much on the free kick. So they could have tied it up going into the half, and it would have made this a totally different ball game. But we'll see what they're able to do with a fresh half, fresh out of halftime, how the coaching adjustments work out for them as McLenathan set to take this free kick. McLenathan over the heads of the defenders. Golden opportunity for Crestview. Brookie was not able to track that one down. It'll be out of bounds. I think we're going to see a corner kick here.
This will be the first one of the day.
Day.
For the Cougars. But
morning.
thought they had a golden opportunity right there, Storm. I'm not sure really what happened. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication, but thought they had a tremendous opportunity to. It was really a 2-on-1 against the goalkeeper, not able to capitalize, but nonetheless, they will be shooting from the corner.
So here comes McLenathan, set to take this corner kick. That one into the box. Great chance. That one saved by the keeper. Oh, my goodness, Garrett. That one. Whew.
You want to talk about active hands right there, Storm. Heads-up play from the keeper from Cloverleaf. Able to just get a paw on that one and keep that one out of the net.
Let's see that one again. Garrett, break down for us on the replay. McLenathan, the header. Crestview with a great opportunity as Cloverleaf now has one. With the chance, that one's going to go in. That's a goal for Cloverleaf. That is Riley Evans scoring that goal for the Colts.
On the goal for the Colts.
And that's what you can't do if you're Crestview after an opportunity missed. You can't put your head down. You got to get back defensively. But Cloverleaf able to make the most of their opportunity. Push it in transition on the break. And put one in the back of the net is now Cloverleaf up 2-0.
And this is where things get scary for Crestview. You can't let this snowball into even bigger deficit. You got to keep your heads up, got to play fast, got to play aggressive, and you can't let Cloverleaf take all the momentum from you.
It's been just shocking of how Cloverleaf has dominated the time of possession. I mean, Crestview hasn't had many opportunities. They had one there just a couple minutes ago that I think that they failed to capitalize on, and maybe another opportunity here for Cloverleaf as they're pushing it deep.
That one sailed to the back of the end zone, and a goal kick coming for the Cougars. Take a look at our fan zone, Garrett. Still no Linda Mendoza, so maybe sleeping in a little bit today. She's usually an early riser.
Count her out now, Storm. Still 35 minutes remaining. Another save there from Mac, but still early here, Storm. Plenty of time for Linda to hop in the fan zone and give us our thank you, Mr. Storm, and Mr. Garrett.
She likes to make things. She likes to make it official. As Crestview with a good opportunity. Cordy has it. Physical defense from Campbell. That one will be out of bounds. Cloverleaf with a goal kick, but I mean, Garrett, usually when I'm staying in Willard, when I'm staying at Grandma's house, I mean, she's up before the sun most days. So maybe just didn't get the notification.
And that's okay. She's
put her time in.
She's put her time in, to say the least. Every single live stream we've ever had, she's commented on.
You know, that's kind of just like one of the pin things is Crestview with an opportunity in the attacking third. Belcher will turn that one over. Cloverleaf going to try to turn it into some offense. But, you know, you always mention the swipe down. Linda Mendoza is something we always mention. There's another thing, too. I think it's just Chris move in general. But Linda Mendoza quickly turning into a staple talking point of the OH report.
I mean, she deserves to be mentioned, Storm, at every broadcast. I think that's the bare minimum that we have to give back to her. And that's why we offer the Fan Zone, Storm, to every fan. We'd like to hear what you guys are saying about the game or where you're watching from. We'll shout you out on our Fan Zone.
And I'd like to state, there are more fans commenting besides, you know, Linda Mendoza, and we appreciate each and every one of you commenting. It's just when your streak gets that high of live streams you commented on, you kind of get the special treatment, you know. Throw in here for Campbell. That one, high shot, but high throw in.
I think there might have been a little bit of butterfingers on that one, Storm.
There it was. That's number 3.
I think she just lost it in the air. That's what resulted in just a high throw.
Oh, are they serving butterfingers this early at the concession stands?
Of course. You don't need.
I could have one. I could eat one. I could go.
I know you could, but.
Cloverleaf working this one around. Stolen away by Crestview. Belcher couldn't get a hold of that one. Great defense there from Salser. Is now on the other end. Cordy's going to have it, but another tough physical play from McConnell. Kind of making the Crestview Cougars uncomfortable with the physical play.
So about 10 minutes in, Storm at least approaching that mark. And so far it's been the same story of the first half. Cloverleaf dominating with the ball on their side of the field. And not giving Crestview really any opportunity, as could get another shot here for the Lady Colts.
Here we go. Hopek on the close side of the field. Looking to maybe cross this one in. Exactly what she does, or at least tries to do, is that one out of bounds, another goal kick.
Tried to cross that one over, but also crossovered, Storm. Took some ankles there to be able to take that shot, but not able to capitalize. It's still sitting at 2-0 here.
And this is one of our keys to the game, Garrett, is who's going to be that goal scorer for the Crestview Cougars? Who's going to kind of step up and fill the shoes of that great senior class that graduated last year? And so far, no one has kind of answered the call for them.
Yeah, it's been a struggle for them, and I think Elise Bocher was going to be the girl, the sophomore coming in that really needed to step up. She had 4 goals last year. Was able to assist on a couple too, so I was expecting her to maybe come out here and try to find the net a couple times, but really nobody from the Crestview squad is able to really even get a great look at the shot, a great look at the goal, excuse me. So really no shots on goal for the Cougars here. And Cloverleaf, they're going to take another one, and whoo, nice save there from Mac. Storm, as that one almost slipped in. in the corner.
Garrett, as a sophomore, it can kind of be nerve-wracking to get, handed the keys to the offense like that and, go out and get it done as, you've kind of been watching the seniors play from last year. So, I mean, it could be a tough task for sure. Definitely easier said than done.
I think it's also hard just in the opener. First game of the year, not only are you fighting, the nerves and the jitters to get out here and play, meaningful soccer again, but you also got to find your stride and find, who's going to be leading the team in scoring and who's going to be that offensive threat. And so far, Crest is just having a hard time doing that, and that's why they still haven't been able to put anything in the back of the net.
It's going to be a good opportunity for the Cougars. Great awareness there from the goalkeeper, Myers. Get two hands on that one and bring it down. Hopek gets it all the way into the corner for Cloverleaf. Gibson with the throw-in. Great opportunity now for Cloverleaf as there's a shot. Wow. Another great save from Maddie Mack as Megan Cavey thought she had all net on that one.
I thought she did too, Storm. That was a tremendous shot. Somehow able to even get a shot there from the angle she had. It was a bit tough, but Maddie Mack, once again, doing everything she can to keep the Lady Cougars in this game.
Hickey will check in for the Cougars. Taking a seat is Cline. So some tough physical play from Crestview on the some tough physical defense from Cloverleaf on the Crestview Strikers. As we take a look at the schedule ahead for the OH Report, Monday, August 22nd, Ontario at Crestview Boys Soccer. We'll be right back here at Scott Bailey Memorial Field, and that one kicks off at 6 p.m. And, of course, our coveted OH Report video podcast will also be on Monday. Just in the early stages of the season, Garrett, of fall sports, so we got a lot coming up here on the OH Report. It's starting to get back into the whole 6 games a week schedule for all of us here at the OH Report.
That's from week 1 down in the books for football, almost week 1 down for soccer too after this one today, and shot there for the Cougars, going to be saved, and this one looks like it's going to be kicked about 10 yards out of the end zone, so nothing doing here for the Cougars. Here with 27 minutes left in the second half.
And, gosh, can't believe it's already fall sports season again and we're already 1 week in. Does not feel like it at all.
Usually it's a blur sometimes. Storm games tend to blend together just a bit, but
I'm sure once we're covering state championship games, it'll be, wow, that was a blur. Crestview with the throw-in. Benedict set to get this one inbounds. Hopek right there. Ricochet off a defender, and Cloverleaf with the throw. They get it into Gibson. Gonna have another throw-in. A lot of action here on this close sideline. Going to see 2 substitutions here for Cloverleaf. Brooklyn Cavey and Gibson making their way off the field for the Colts. As Shook and Brandit check in for them. Cloverleaf now trying to create some offense, working the ball around the field. Campbell has it for Cloverleaf, trying to sneak a through ball in there to the far side, won't get it. But Colts get it right back.
Oh, collision there, Storm. Crestview fans pleading for maybe a call there, but looks like they're not going to get it. As they should be able to walk off on their own power, Storm. So it's at least good to see.
A little bit of a limp there from Benedict, trying to walk this one out. Definitely in a lot of pain, as looks like she's really not able to put a lot of weight there on that right knee. Athletic trainer's going to take a look, and hopefully everything's okay. And those are the scary ones, Garrett. Two players, running full speed at the ball for, obviously no intentions, but just a soccer play that happens, and those are the scary ones, though, for sure. So some tough physical play now here. Crestview seemed to kick it into another gear, as seem to be hustling, playing a lot faster. So Cloverleaf has it now on the attack. Brandit tried to take a shot, but some good defense from Almond. Campbell has it, trying to work it into the box. Mishandled by Brandit. Crestview's going to go the other way. So we kind of got the same story here in the second half, as Cloverleaf dominating time of possession once again, but Crestview trying to make some cracks in the defense from Cloverleaf, as they did have the one corner, and that one was about as close to a goal as you can get. So we'll see if they can capitalize and put some points up on the board with 23 left to play on the Park National Bank scoreboard.
You kind of feel the physicality picking up in the game. Crestview get a little frustrated and now trying to do what they can to try to get the ball and get some points on the board, because now time is going to begin to become a factor here. Still 23 minutes remaining, so plenty of time, but got to get something going. At least maybe just a couple shots, not necessarily scoring, but just building some confidence for these girls, and maybe see one go through the net and see that their offense can run through some of the younger girls.
Well, Garrett, we've seen physical defense from Cloverleaf all morning long, and it just kind of seems like Crestview's getting a little bit fed up with it, and they're starting to decide to step up and fight back. So I think we're in for a physical finish here.
It's kind of what you got to do when a team's bringing the physicality like that. You got to be able to match it, and if you're not going to be able to match it, it's not gonna work for you. And that's why I think Crestview's now kind of learning we got to match that physicality if we want any chance to win this one. Is that one's going to go out of bounds, and Cloverleaf's going to stay with it.
Great skill move right there from Cavi as she gets it to the left corner. Just dancing. What a move right there. Splits the defenders. Not able to finish, but what a great move right there from Megan Cavi.
Not sure how Storm she was able to split the defenders right there. Tremendous ball skills. Splitting both defenders, then having an opportunity to get a shot on goal. Not able to connect, but just another chance for Cloverleaf to try to extend their lead to 3.
Crestview now trying to get up and get aggressive. Cloverleaf taking it the other way. Across the 50-yard line. They have the numbers. Hopek has it. Dumps it off, gets it right back in the corner. Hopek, can she track it down? It will be out of bounds. Goal kick for Crestview.
So it looks like Storm, the head coach at Crestview, kind of changed the approach they had. They were kind of sitting back defensively. Now they have no choice but to get on the aggressive side of the ball, push the pace, and see if they can get some goals. You don't want Cloverleaf to get one back in the net. That might put things away here. But here's another opportunity for him.
Shook has it, gets it in the middle. Cavi with the shot. Off target with that one, and Crestview another goal kick.
Smart play right there. Just to get something shot on goal. That one's going to be a corner kick, Storm.
Oh, wow.
I think maybe Mac touched it right at the end as it went out of bounds, because I also thought it was going to be a goal kick. So another chance for Cloverleaf to extend their lead.
Armagada centers this one with a chance. Counts for a field goal, but not a regular goal, as that one splits the upright. Goal kick for Crestview. (19 minutes and 30 seconds left to play here in the second half. Couple of substitutions for both sides. Cloverleaf with the steal. Shook has it. Crestview gets it right back. That one out of bounds. Will be a throw-in for the Colts. Throw in, Cloverleaf has it on the far sideline, kicked out of bounds by Almond. So McConnell set to throw things in here for Cloverleaf, deep in the Cougars' territory. That one's set up. Great chance here. But even better defense by the Cougars, as that one was blocked by, I believe, Belcher. And if not, Cavi had a wide open shot at the net.
That was some of the best defense we've seen from Crestview all night. Besides the goalkeeper, Belcher able to step in there and kick that one out of there, kind of clear it. But Cloverleaf seems to always have a knack for the ball, Storm. They continue to push it in towards the goal on Crestview's side, and even right here, it looks like they're going to regain possession, and they will. Smart play.
Cloverleaf trying to put another score up on the board and maybe put this one out of hand for the Cougars. Another throw in for them. They get it into Shook. She's going to have a great opportunity. Great look at the net off the top of the crossbar. Another chance. Out of bounds. Two great opportunities for Cloverleaf, but unable to capitalize.
They had a great chance right there, Storm. Really two chances to put one in the back of the net, just hitting the crossbar. Another shot they had sailed over top, so a failed opportunity for Cloverleaf. Haven't seen them miss on many of their chances tonight.
Cloverleaf just so confident, you know, when they get in the box, not afraid to let a shot rip. As they're trying to get another one here going. Shook has it. That one high over the crossbar and out of bounds. Goal kick, Crestview. With almost 15 minutes remaining, Garrett. Crestview got to pick it up. Got to be aggressive here and maybe take some risks you wouldn't otherwise take in the earlier goings of this one. But down 2-0 with just 15 minutes left to play, things are getting dicey.
Yeah, I think you got to try to get at least one goal before the 10-minute mark, Storm, to at least be able to cut into this lead and see if you really just give yourself a chance. It's going to be hard with the way Cloverleaf's been playing defense to get 2 goals in under 10 minutes. I think to get one before the 10-minute mark would be huge, but so far it's looking like Cloverleaf, Storm, might get another goal to really just put a bow on this one. That was another shot. That's going to sail over top, but, I mean, how many shots have they had here in just the last couple of minutes. It's been 3 or 4. So Crestview's got to get on the attack and get on the offensive side of the ball. It's been all Cloverleaf here today.
Yeah, 11 shots here in this half compared to Crestview's lone shot they had on goal. Just been a rough day for the Cougars offense, but I think this is one of the hiccups that we kind of foresaw coming after last season, losing a lot of talent. You know, a lot of young girls going to have to step up for Crestview, and I think this is definitely, you know, a hiccup we saw coming.
Definitely hard in the opener. I'm sure they'll be able to find themselves down the line throughout the entirety of the season, but right now it's just been a struggle. Someone's got to step up for these Cougars to get something going offensively, and they had an opportunity there but just shut down from the Cloverleaf defense. It's just been relentless defense here for the Lady Colts. It's been stunning to watch, to be honest.
Yeah, the time of possession so heavily in favor of Cloverleaf, and I know we keep mentioning it, but I mean, it is so astronomically in favor of Cloverleaf. Crestview just not really even able to get things across the 50-yard line.
Especially in just these last 7 or 8 minutes. Cloverleaf has been living in the box. Multiple shots on goal. Not able to connect on one, but to continue to take more shots. One's going to finally get to the back of the net. And that's what Cloverleaf is looking to do here, is they get another chance. I think that's going to be out on Cloverleaf this time, though. So Crestview finally going to get the ball, see if they can push it on the Cloverleaf side of the field. Maybe get a goal here as they desperately need one.
Benedict subs in for the Cougars. Salser will sit down. McConnell with the steal right there for Cloverleaf. She's pushing the tempo for the Colts. This one out of bounds will be Cloverleaf ball. Almond will track that one down. Trying to get it out of bounds, it seems. She clears it. Another save there by Maddie Mack. Cloverleaf with the shot on goal.
I like to see Crestview maybe be on the attack a little bit more. Storm, they're kind of sitting back and still kind of playing defensively here. You know, time's beginning to become a factor for them as back to Cloverleaf we go, as they're going to try to get it on the offensive attack.
And Garrett, what do you think it is here for giving Cloverleaf the edge? I mean, you think it's just the conditioning, you know, or urgency, or the physicality they've been playing with here throughout this one? I mean, it kind of seems to me like it might be a little bit of all three of them, but I think especially the physicality that they've been playing with, you know, really making Crestview uncomfortable and, you know, letting them play their way.
Especially defensively. I mean, they've shut down Crestview, and another shot. That one's not going to go.
Not? Oh.
I believe it hit the top of the field goal post, Storm.
Looked like that one was in from my angle. Ah. I definitely thought. Fooled me. But back to your point, Garrett. Yeah, the physicality definitely, I think, giving Cloverleaf the big edge here.
I think for Crestview, they're having a hard time kind of figuring out who wants to take the ball offensively, who's going to step up and be that leader here. And so far, nobody's been able to show up today. Been struggling offensively all day long, and still got some time left to do some damage, but they got to hurry up and do it in a hurry.
The Cougars maybe, you know, looking just a step slow. Not playing with a, excuse me, not playing with a ton of urgency here as this one winds down, but gonna have to get up and gonna have to get aggressive if they want to make a dent in the score.
seems as if every chance that Crestview gets to finally push the pace. Cloverleaf has a tremendous defensive play, but maybe there's a chance here, Storm, is that's going to be shut down from the Lady Colts keeper.
Speaking of urgency, Garrett, only 10 minutes and 20 seconds for Linda Mendoza to make a splash in our fan zone.
I think you might want to text her, Storm. You got to let her know. We can't see this streak end, not on a Saturday morning.
I might have to mute the mic and give her a phone call or something. Yeah, we'll just wire her in. She can come on the air with us. Cloverleaf on the attack. Emma Almond with the great defense. Out of bounds, it will be a Crestview throw-in.
So the football team, Storm, on Thursday, able to get a big win here on the turf, but so far today, ladies soccer not able to do the same. At least not yet. Still some time left. About 9:25 remaining. Now Crestview does have the ball, so maybe a chance here. But they got to capitalize really on every opportunity that they get.
Garrett, starting off 1-0, I feel like that's such a big advantage going into the rest of your season. Just starting off with a big win for your first game, it really kind of shows you, hey, we can do it. We're here. We broke the ice, and we can do this over and over and over again. And starting 0-1, I feel like is just the same kind of detriment. Has the same kind of effects just on the opposite end of the spectrum. So both of these teams very hungry for a 1-0 start.
I think winning the first game and playing in just the first game is just kind of getting the jitters out and all the nerves that you've been waiting for, and finally that feeling to finally just get it over with, go out there and play, and then be able to pick up a win. It's just huge confidence going into the season, knowing that we won our first game. We can compete with these other girls, and falling in 0-1 slump, it's hard to get out of that. It's hard to build some confidence off of it, but you can bounce back. But so far today, it's been all Cloverleaf, but now Crestview finally with the chance storm on their side of the field. It hasn't been this deep. I don't think the entire second half has it.
They had the one corner with a great opportunity at the goal kit, or off the corner. And if I'm not mistaken, that was in the early goings of the second half, but that was very, very early on in this final half of action. So we'll see if they can capitalize and at least get another shot on goal, another shot on target.
About 7:35 remaining. This will be the perfect time for Crestview to cash in and finally get something to go. Going to get a free kick here from about the 9-yard line.
That one sails out of bounds. And Crestview with a couple of golden opportunities on a couple free kicks and a corner kick, but just not able to capitalize. You got to think, though, that is something that will come with experience, Garrett, the ability to find the back of the net with those.
We got a flashback to last year. Crestview lost to this Cloverleaf team 3-2, and they were still able to, make a deep playoff run and end up losing to a great team in Liberty Benton in the district semifinal. So losing to a tough team like Cloverleaf is nothing to hang your head on, but it's always better to pick up a week 1 win, a game 1 win. But so far, it's not looking like the Cougars will be able to pull it off unless they can get something to go here with 6:30 remaining.
Well, they're deep on the attack. They turn it over to Cloverleaf, but Garrett, I think that's the most time the ball's spent in the Crestview's attacking side, pretty much the whole game. So see if they can get something going here.
Now Cloverleaf going to try to get it back to their side, kind of just hold this one out. Really just play keep away these last 6 minutes, but nice play right there. But better defensive play from Cloverleaf to get back and stop that fast break.
Belcher tried to find Grant there on the through ball, just didn't connect, and I feel like the field spacing has been another big issue for Crestview as they're getting kind of clumped up, especially when they're trying to go on the attack, and there's not a lot of opportunities to get any passes through, and They're just kind of a lot of spacing issues. Cloverleaf now. They have it. That is Kreider who has it on the far side of the field. Cline boots it away. Out of bounds, Cloverleaf throw in.
Kind of surprised for him to see Crestview really not pressuring the ball as quickly as they should be. Down 2-0 here. Just a couple minutes remaining, and nice defense there from the Cougars to get a steal. See if they can make the most of this opportunity.
One-on-one opportunity. Grant has a chance at it. That one kicked away by the keeper. Cloverleaf trying to go on the other end of attack. Cloverleaf now trying to sneak this one through. A little too much on it. Almond right there for it. Garrett, it's about that time of the match where we got to start thinking about our MVP. Who do y'all think should be the MVP? Let us know in our comment section. Got a couple of goal scorers, but Maddie Mack for Crestview, Garrett, has been kind of, carrying this Crestview team defensively. So maybe we might go the Crestview route here today.
I can't give away my answer, Storm. Can't give it away. I got to let the suspense build.
Don't want to play spoiler, huh?
Definitely cannot.
It's going to be a great opportunity for Cloverleaf, as they're going to have a pretty close free kick, and that's Megan Cavey getting set to boot this one away, potentially into the back of the net. That one off the field goal post, a doink, and that'll be out of bounds. Goal kick for the Cougars.
So some substitution, Storm, from Crestview. Surprised to not see them trying to push the pace here. Kind of taking their time as the clock doesn't stop here. And Cloverleaf with another great defensive play.
Just over 2 minutes here on the Park National Bank scoreboard. Cloverleaf leads Crestview 2-0. Cloverleaf trying to put the exclamation point on this one. Would be their third goal of the morning. Or afternoon, I guess. Getting close. Under 2 now left to play here. Crestview with the clear. It's going to be a 50-50 ball, but Cloverleaf's going to get there, and the keeper, Myers, look to clear.
I think you can probably put a bow on this one, Storm.
Barring any miracle?
Barring any miracle, Storm, I think you can put the icing on the cake here. Cloverleaf coming into Crestview and getting a huge win, moving to 1-0, and Crestview fall to 0-1.
Stealing your thunder 2 games in a row, Garrett.
That's from stealing all my verbiage here.
Under 1 minute left to play here in the second half, and as you said it, Garrett, it seems like Cloverleaf will start off their season with a big win. And unfortunately at home, Crestview will start off 0-1, but it's a long season. Your season isn't determined by one game. There's a lot of time to grow and learn. So this young Crestview squad, they got a lot of promise.
A lot of returning talent that at least had some varsity experience. They lose those top goal scorers, but they'll find their way throughout the entirety of the year, and I'm sure they'll be doing great things by the end of the season.
20 seconds remaining. Make sure you stick around after the game for our post-game coverage. We'll have stats as well as a player of the game interview. So make sure you stick around after. 10 seconds left to play here. And Cloverleaf with a big win on the road. Crestview falls to 0-1. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here on the OH Report. You've been watching live high school sports right here on the OH Report.
Instead of paying for some big-name spokesperson, Casasa Checking gives that money back to you in cash rewards. In fact, you just bought me this cup of coffee. See how that works? Amazing! Free checking, cash rewards. Take back banking with Casasa.
Kissel's Lawncare. There's no job too big or too small for us to handle. With top-of-the-line equipment, we are guaranteed to complete your next landscaping job efficiently and professionally. A hard-working, dedicated team is what we take pride in, bringing to every job to make sure the results are the best they can be. So the next time you have a landscaping project that needs done, think smart and think Kissel.
back our Cline Security player of the game, Riley Evans, who had both goals here in this one, starting off the season 1-0. That's got to feel great. Just talk to me about, your emotions right now and how you're feeling starting this season off with a big win.
It's definitely, you always want to come off on a wing, and when it come off strong, it really brings some positivity to the team, so that's always great, and it's always fun to win with my teammates.
2 goals here in this one, kind of putting the backpack on. The opposing keeper, Mac, was stopping a lot of things there in the earlier goings of the first half. Just talk to me about what you were looking for there in the first half and out of the halftime break with the adjustments.
In the first half, I always try to look for corners. Our team, we practice a lot on finishing and finding the corners, and we were a little, I personally struggled with that in the beginning a little, but I feel like through the half, we talked through some things and we were able to adjust and finish a little more and have more shots on goal.
The season's in its infancy stage right now. Just talk to me about what a win does for your confidence going forward in the rest of the season and what your game plan is for the season moving forward.
It definitely brings some positivity and a lot of confidence to our team, so that's always good. And I definitely feel like this will be a good confidence boost and keep us moving forward to the season to hopefully win some more games.
Alrighty, awesome. Once again, your MVP, Riley Evans, if you want to show us the magnet you got for being our MVP, awesome. Thank you so much. We'll let you go out and enjoy your Saturday with a big win. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
So we're going to have Garrett Stappick back into the booth. You're good to hand the headset back off, and we'll get the illustrious Garrett Parlett back into the booth, and we'll take a look at our final stats here on our post-game show. Our Sutton Bank post-game show. Starting off with Crestview, 5 shots, 2 on goal, no offsides, 13% possession, 1 corner kick, 10 saves, no cards, with 2 fouls. For Cloverleaf, they won with 2 goals, 19 shots, 11 of those being on goal, no offsides, 87% possession, 4 corner kicks, 2 saves, no cards, and 2 fouls. Garrett, it was kind of Cloverleaf all morning long. Crestview not really able to get anything going.
Dominant performance here from the Lady Colts here, coming down the road in the home opener for the Cougars and kind of stifling them defensively and not allowing them really to do anything, as Cloverleaf picking up a big win. Here's Riley Evans, who's the lone goal scorer here for Cloverleaf. They move the 1-0 Storm. Crestview will fall to 0-1 as we've just begun the soccer season.
That's going to do it here at Scott Bailey Memorial Field for the OH Report. Thank you so much, Adam Thompson, our wonderful director, as well as thank you very much, the illustrious Garrett Parlett, for running camera, volunteering at the concession stand, and offering your golden voice for the fans at home to see here, as well as thank you so much to our sponsors. Sutton Bank, earn the cash rewards of your choice for doing simple activities with Kasasa. Park National Bank, where you mean more. Cline Security. Cline Security is your locally owned and trusted security provider. And, of course, Kissel's Lawn Care. Contact Kissel's Lawn Care for all of your snow plowing, spraying, painting, and lawn care needs. That's going to do it here at Scott Baylor Memorial Field. Thank you so much for watching. You've been watching high school soccer live and free on the OH Report.